Hi there, Aquarian Women's Leadership Society. I'm here with two very Aquarian women. Ibis came in from Chicago. We got her up here on stage. That's how we roll around here. And everyone knows the illustrious Hudman Jote. Okay, I want to do a kriya with you this month that's really important because it actually will deeply and profoundly shift the navel point for good, basically. This is one of these kind of deep chiropractic lifelong adjustments that could happen if you really practice this kriya over the next cycle. You can have a fundamental shift in the navel chakra, which will give you a fundamental shift in your personal will, your personal power, and the kind of power you have to see things through to completion, the power of your digestion, the power of your metabolism. So this is a very powerful time because we're going into fall equinox and a lot of shift happens, or maybe spring equinox for my Australians and others out there. But equinox shift is very huge, and I want to take this opportunity to go in and make this kind of lifelong incarnational navel adjustment. So if you really want to take this seriously, you could do this every single day. You could eat lightly, warming foods, eat lightly throughout the cycle of autumn equinox or spring equinox all the way to our next cycle, our next new moon, and you could make a massive adjustment in the whole chakra system, which will make you feel what? Better about yourself. You can feel better about yourself. Like fundamentally, this is going to change your self-esteem. So I'm very excited about this. Bring the palms together. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Press the palms together. Squeeze the mulabandha, rectum, sex organs, navel. Focus. Balance. And exhale. Inhale. Angade name, Jugangade name, Satgade name, Siddhi Gurudeve name. Angade name, Jugangade name, Satgade name, Siddhi Gurudeve name. Angade name, Jugangade name, Satgade name, Siddhi Gurudeve name. All right, we're going to pop it and lock it into stretch pose. No, let's not beat around the bush. Come right onto your back. And Everyone, all Aquarian women need to build up to 3 minutes of stretch pose. So even if it's hard for you, you're going to work it out. Ready? Legs up 6 inches. You're stretching your fingers towards your toes. It's breath of fire unless you're on your cycle. If you're on your cycle, you can do long, deep breath. It's still a profound posture. And then if you're pregnant, because we do have some pregnant mommies out there, you come onto your elbows and do one leg at a time, long, deep breath. And so all of us are on it right now. And you can always, bring one knee into the chest if you need to, extend one leg. I think that's better than putting your hands underneath your hips because it gets you stabilized in your own lower abdominal strength and your own navel adjustment. Steady inhale and exhale, breath of fire. Even if you can't hold the posture, work on the rhythm of your breath of fire. Yogi Bhajan made one hilarious comment here. He said, it is possible to build up the time to 3 minutes. He said, it's possible. We're going to do it. We're halfway there, see? Last minute, you're doing wonderfully. Just to make you feel better, even Hudmanjot has one leg down right now. So you thought she was Superwoman, did everything perfectly. But see, we're all doing our best. And every day is a little bit different because we're women and we're cyclical. And depending on where you are in your hormonal cycle will depend on some of the strength that you have, particularly in the navel chakra. But we're just building up now. And now we have 20 seconds. This is the big finish, about 5 seconds. Then we'll inhale, hold the posture, exhale, hold the posture, and then we're done. Inhale, hold, squeeze. Now hold the posture, exhale the breath. Hold breath out, squeeze, and now relax. Very good job. Draw the knees to the chest. Do a little rock and roll. And we're to come right onto our bellies. So onto the belly. If you are pregnant, you could do the camel pose on your knees and stretch back. It's kind of the same posture, just not on your belly. Grab ankles and kick your way up. Should feel good after that stretch pose. And we'll begin the breath of fire. Continue to stretch the heart, stretch the thighs. It's very important for women to get this thigh stretch because it balances the minerals in the body. and that gives you a more kind of mentally balanced state, emotionally balanced state. It also helps with water retention. It helps with your metabolism. This little kriya is a very powerful metabolic adjuster, digestive adjuster. And the body already during the equinoxes has a shift in constitution and a shift in its healing capacity. It's a very powerful time to kind of catch the body and do a lot of healing for all sorts of kind of layers of the mental, emotional, and physical body. You can't hear it, but Evius has a slower but still steady breath of fire. Hadmanjot's is a little bit faster. You're going to find the rhythm that works for you in your particular set, rhythmic intelligence, and that's what you're looking to find. It's a place where it's easeful, it's not too much effort. The posture is some effort, but the breath is in this kind of rhythmic current. We have about 40 seconds. Keep stretching the thighs, stretching the heart. You get a lot done in this 10 minutes. Inhale. Hold posture. Exhale all the way out. Hold posture. Pull the mula bandha, rectum, sex organs, navel, and release. Very nice. Inhale. And exhale. And now come all the way up. And we're going to come onto the back. Hadmanjot will show you the wheel pose in its entirety. Evis will show you the bridge pose. Those are two options. If you're pregnant, third trimester, you actually could also do a tabletop where you're on your hands and your feet and you press up. That's a third trimester modification. For everyone else, either you're going to take the full wheel or you'll take this bridge pose. I hope that wasn't your head, Hadmanjot. Okay. All right. You're pressing up to your version of this back bend and begin breath of fire. You can see both of these women have their pelvis pressed. The navel is the highest point in the body. That's the most important part of the posture, is that the navel's the highest point in the body. Everything else, you just do your best and squeeze the butt and press the feet. Get stronger. We only have 20 seconds. We're only here for a minute, so give it your all. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Press up. Squeeze mula bandha. Exhale and slowly down. Good. All right. Now we're going to do one of my favorite postures of all of yoga. It's so healing. It's so powerful. You do it at the end of the primary series in Ashtanga, and that's where I was introduced to it. And this is one of the places that one of the only places you actually find this posture in Kundalini Yoga. So it's called fish pose. Hadmanjot is going to show you the full lotus. Some of you can do this easily. If you have knee problems or you can't do it easily, no problem. Stay in easy pose. Okay? Now, you're going to then grab your big toes with your peace fingers if you can. Some of you will not be able to do any such thing, and your hands will just be next to your body. You're going to come back on the back, and you're going to put the top of the head on the ground. It's a huge rib cage and diaphragm opener. And Evis has, you can maybe see it a little bit, she actually has her elbows on the ground to support the head and the neck. It's thyroid healing. Ready? Breath of fire. And if some of you have a lot of flexibility here, you really can press the heart open. It's so curative. And over the next month, you're just working to find more space in the ribs and the diaphragm, in your breath, in your organs, in your thyroid, in your thymus. This is very immune system stimulating. There's not a lot that this pose doesn't do and doesn't touch. We're about halfway there. I'd like to do the full 3 minutes on this, so we'll just work our way into it. Powerful breath, no matter where you are physically. You can always be very diligently practicing the breath of fire. Equal inhale and equal exhale. I personally find that around the solstices and the equinoxes, I can really set a new rhythmic intelligence into my system. And that's always my prayer and my intention around the equinoxes and solstices is how can I become more rhythmic? How can I get more into this organic kind of rhythmic space? In Tibetan Buddhism, they call it wind horse, where the actual kind of rhythm and current of the velocity of life and the power of life is actually moving you forward and living through you and holding the posture and holding some other type of posture, whether it's a posture of parenting or the posture of your work or wherever you are. We got about 30 seconds. Keep stretching, heart, diaphragm, ribs. And inhale, stretch. Hold the posture, squeeze the mulabandha. Exhale and slowly allow the heart to touch the earth. Inhale and exhale and coming all the way up. Adichievan was making fun of me. He was like, you grab the microphone like this, like Oprah, and then you ask questions. So how'd that make you feel?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel really refreshed and restored, really rejuvenated.
Amazing, magical, just refreshed.
I mean, I think this is in the level 1 teacher training book, and I started practicing it, and I feel like it's a really deep and secret teaching. I'm really, really excited to see what this does for you. And Yogi Bhajan said this particular kriya can literally adjust the navel in a way that will completely change your experience of your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-determination, your self-will. So we want to hear from you. So make sure that you post on the Facebook group your experiences. Bring the palms together. Sat Nam.